Welcome to Transcriptors.nl. This is basically the place where it's all happening, where we rebuild them, retune them, refix them, whatever is necessary, in order to get them spinning and turning over. Well now, what makes transcriptors so special? The main feature actually is that they possess a speed control, a so-called pitch, which allows them to run either 2% minus speeds or 2% plus speeds. And according to the time when Michael Gammon started producing these turntables, we're talking here about the, beginning of the 60s, this was very rare indeed, because all producers of turntables adhered strictly to the 33.1 RPM or the 45 RPM. The reason probably that Michael Gammon decided to have a pitch control was either to compensate for the drag of the sweep arm, or maybe even because he figured out that some pieces of music just sound a little bit better when they're either slowed down or sped up. And if you keep in mind that beat mixing was totally unknown at the time, DJs just spun their records on the regular speeds, no change of pitch whatsoever. Therefore, I would say that this pitch control is basically the main feature which distinguishes the transcriptors, especially at that time, from all other brands around the world. Of course, we try to keep the turntables as original as possible, which means that sometimes you have to go onto an Odyssey search in order to get a certain part that belongs in that time frame, and that is the difficult trick, of course. On the other hand, we do also have a couple of fine specimens where we fiddle around with colors, because we think that these turntables are an art form in themselves. Therefore, a fine specimen of this one would be the Black Widow, which was actually the first one which I started renovating about 45 years ago. This one has a black pattern instead of the regular metallic one. The knobs are silver colored instead of gold or copper. On the other hand, we also do have a bronze one, at least we call it the bronze one, since the platter is bronze. And I fiddle around a little bit with mirrored surfaces like the upper deck and the tone on board. And in order to put our own perspective to it, we kind of enhance this arch and let it speak for itself, as the pictures will undoubtedly do.